Hey guys! Today I have a sketchbook tour for you guys. I finally finished this sketchbook. Actually, it's like the first sketchbook that I've ever finished, I think, which is pretty crazy. I normally get like halfway through and then I just put the sketchbook away and I never touch it again for some reason. So I worked really hard to try to finish this without starting a new sketchbook, and I did it. Yay! This is the third time that I am trying to film this, so hopefully I have everything set up. First my mic died, and then the second time I forgot to even start recording on the camera, so let's get started. This is my sketchbook. First page, nothing. Here's my words of encouragement, I guess, to myself. Words of encouragement? I don't know. And then first off, this is a fairly new sketch that I did. I left this page blank. I usually go 1 or 2 pages in when I start a new sketchbook and I don't draw anything in them. I don't know, it's like a weird thing. It's like you don't want to ruin it or something. I don't know. So I had gone back and drawn these for May We Draw Daily, started by Audra Auclair and Jellybee. You should go check them out. They've been doing drawings every day, and I've been trying to do drawings every day as well. So what I did with the sketchbook is I kind of went through and did the initial pass of drawings, and then I went back through and filled in any blank pages. So that's what this was. I just went and filled it in. Here's a random drawing from an old sketchbook. I think I drew this, and then my sisters said that I should make it look like Trogdor, so I added the beefy arm and the legs. And then here's a random pressed flower thing. It's jasmine from my backyard. And behind that there are really, really quick, 10-second figure sketches. I think the next few pages are going to be these figure sketches. I kind of wish that I filled up the page more with them. I was just doing them really fast and flipping and doing really fast and flipping, trying to get my anatomy practice in. And then here's a little bit of random brush calligraphy practice. Here's a random character sketch I did. And then more character sketches. And then this is a May We Draw Daily that I had gone back through, and this was a blank page, so I filled it in. More character sketches, and I did a underwater seascape kind of thing. I don't really like how it turned out, but it was just practice. So here's another landscape practice. More character designs. More landscape. Here's a sketch of my dog Hobbs, and then some random cat cougar thing, and then a peacock head. Here's a May We Draw Daily sketch. I mean, technically I did this one too, but I don't think I added it into my picture. And then this is just a random floating head. Some jewelry designs, and then I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I tried to figure it out, but I don't even know. Here's a May We Draw Daily sketch I did for Mother's Day of my mom. And then more jewelry stuff. And then a little cutesy page. I kind of was experimenting with a cute kind of thing. This actually, I forgot the artist, but they did a really cute drawing, and so I kind of just copied it, I guess. Not traced it, but I was looking at their drawing while I drew this, just to kind of practice those shapes and the anatomy and stuff that they did. And then I kind of tried to do that and do my cats, Uni and Gremlin. I don't really like how mine turned out, but it was good practice. And then a random black cat, could probably say it's Gremlin. And then this, I got a pin from Namichi, and it came on this card, and I love her artwork, so I just wanted it in my sketchbook to inspire me, even though it totally doesn't fit into anything on this page. I actually put it here first, and then I ended up drawing really cute things. So here's a May We Draw Daily sketch I did with a brush pen, and then here is a random sketch of an African tribal woman. I saw the picture somewhere, I forgot where it was, and I just thought it it was a really striking image and she was really beautiful, so I drew her. I wish that I had finished it, but I guess I could just go back and finish it, but I wanted to work from the drawing and I don't know where, or from the picture, and I don't know where the picture is, so. Random sketches, I was like kind of messing with a cartoony style, kind of practicing a little bit. And then more random sketches. These are actually a certain person from a certain TV show. You might be able to guess. If you know, or if you think you know, then leave a guess down below. These 4 people are from that show. These 2 are not. Actually, he might be, but not like a main character. I don't remember. But yeah, and then I did more brush calligraphy, and then just a random page, more brush calligraphy. You'll see this a lot. I'm trying to like get better at it, so I did a lot in my sketchbook. And here I'm being mean to myself. And then here I'm just kind of like messing with the brush pen, kind of trying to see what kind of textures I can get. More brush calligraphy. I probably should have gone back and filled this page in, actually. Here's a backpack that I made a while ago. I found a leather jacket at the thrift store, and I made it into a backpack like this. So this is kind of my sketch of what I wanted, and then this was the leather, and this was the inside fabric that I was thinking about using. Here's some jewelry designs. Here is a, I think it was gouache, landscape study, and then random hands. And you guys might recognize this. It's my shoulder tattoo, and this is the place that I've been going recently, their business card. More brush calligraphy. And then, what is this? Oh, this is designs I did for my channel, like way back when I first started. This is the feathered dinosaur embroidery that I did. I have a tutorial on how I did that. But this is a sketch of what I wanted, I guess. Here's random, I think, yeah, Thanksgiving leftover stuff for my video. And then this was designs for the cat shelves that I made. Here's a quick sketch of one of the light boxes I made. People keep asking me for the template for this, but for this one, I didn't make one. I just kind of, well, I did the sketch, and then I went and I did each layer as I went, so I can kind of like work off each layer, because there's a lot of like leaves and stuff and foliage. And then this was another sketch, which you can't even really make out what it is because of this drawing, the bleed through from it. This was another May We Draw Daily. And then this one was another light box. I did actually make a template for this one. Here's a drawing I did, like a botanical drawing of garlic. More random sketches. Here's an Inktober painting that I did. And this is a sea lemon art challenge. It was like 3 things. You're supposed to have a silhouette and then 2 things, I guess. And you're only allowed to use black and white and then a single color. So I did a silhouette of a cat yawning with clouds and a tiger, and then I only used crimson, I think, ink, acrylic ink. And of course I like mixed it with white and stuff to get the different tones, but. And then here's my face. So a lot of the sketchbook is of my face. Here's another one. Because I did a year-long daily self-portrait thing, and then I started getting into painting into my sketchbook with acrylic ink. I was inspired by Missy Dunaway. She does a lot of stuff like that in her sketchbook, and I just thought it was a really, I don't know, I just really like the look of it, so I started trying to do it myself. So yeah, there's a lot of my face in here, and a lot of acrylic ink paintings, which I really enjoy. But the only bad thing about acrylic paint is, like you see in this, like all along the spine, that's leakage from another painting, and it like seeped through and like essentially glued that part of the painting together. So when I open it, it like tore it apart, which with this particular drawing, I don't really care because whatever. But there are a few where it's kind of like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. But also, it's just a sketchbook. Like, you're not supposed to be doing like really precious stuff in here. And also, you can just go back and paint over it. So, oh yeah, look at this one. So yeah, that's obvious like leakage from this painting. This is one where if I had like leakage or anything like that on it, I would just go touch it up because I really like it. Here's another Inktober. See, here you can see a lot of where it kind of stuck to itself, and when I opened it, it tore apart. That's what like that speckling is and stuff. Yeah, not much to say about my face. Here's another Inktober. More of my face. And here is just completely covered with peonies. I just wanted to practice. I did this as an art video. I got an art snacks box and I tried to use only stuff from that box. I kind of like dabbled with a few other things at the end. Like this green I think didn't come in the box. It might have. I don't remember. My face. Hobbs. This is kind of just a throwaway page. I just pressed a bunch of flowers in it. I have like a really small sketch of what I did in the next page, which is right here. Random face. Here you can see again the speckling that you get. This one, like this would be really easy to touch up, and I might do that just because I like how this one turned out. Sketches inspired by Audra Claire. And I was like out at the Fly here in New Orleans and there was a bunch of flowers, so I picked a bunch of them and made a little wreath. This is probably the worst acrylic landscape that I've done in terms of like afterwards. I think I closed it too quickly. It wasn't completely dry. I really like how it turned out, but I closed it too quickly and a lot of it stuck together. Yeah, it looks pretty rough right now. I might go back and fix this. I'm not sure. I love how it turned out, but this is a lot of stuff I'd have to fix. But I'm also not too worried about it because I did get a good picture of it. So here's a May We Draw Daily of my neighborhood peacock. His name is Mr. P. Well, that's one of his names. Here's a few logo ideas I was trying to mess with. And then these little things are little figures that I drew and put on my Christmas to and from tags. And then here is a painting of fields that reminded me of Texas. You can see a little bit of speckling here, but it's not too bad. When I first filmed this one stuck together so bad. I'll probably just insert a clip of me opening it because it was just like the whole time I opened it, and I thought it was going to be totally destroyed, but it actually looks totally fine. I was pretty surprised. Here's a May We Draw Daily that I did poolside, and then a random plant that was by the pool. My sister's names, I was trying to practice drawing, well, writing really pretty in brush calligraphy, and of course Lizzie has to have a really difficult name with all these loops right there. More brush practice. This is pretty much, the rest of it is just going to be like brush practice and marks and stuff. More of that. More of that. I tend to, as I'm working on stuff like earlier in the book, if I'm using a marker or something that I have never used before or whatever, I tend to just like flip to the back of my sketchbook and like make marks like right here and here, just to kind of get a feel for it without messing with the page that I'm on. And yeah, I think that's it. And random page that fell out. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this sketchbook tour. I hope it wasn't too long. If it was, then let me know, and next time I do one, maybe I just won't do like a voiceover, I'll just like flip through or something. I just thought it would be kind of neat to kind of talk about each page. If you did like this video, then leave a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, I post art videos every Tuesday and DIY videos every Thursday, so if you're interested, then subscribe. I have a whole bunch of social media, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat. All that information will be down below if you want to follow me on any of those. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys later.